The word Hindu, where does it come from? It comes from the word Sindhu. Sindhu is a river. The civilization that was born on the banks of this river was called Sindhu civilization. When the Persians came, they could not pronounce Sindhu, so they called it Indu. So it became Hindu. Over a period of time, I don't know who did it, they made it Hindu. So, Hindu is a geographical identity and to some extent a cultural identity. It is not a religious identity. Hindu was never an ism. It is only when hugely, aggressively very aggressively competitive religions came, the Hindus tried to organize themselves as a religion, but even now they are not successful. Because they cannot, because there's no one belief system. There's no belief system at all. You can believe that God is a man and be a good Hindu. You can believe God is a woman and be a good Hindu. You can believe God is a monkey and be a good Hindu. You can believe God is a cow and be a good Hindu. You can worship a snake and be a good Hindu. You can worship a tree and be a good Hindu. And you don't worship anything and still you can be a good Hindu because it's a geographical and cultural identity. It is not based on any particular belief system. This culture, which grew in this particular part of the land, of the planet, over a period of time, focused their whole attention on the ultimate development or the ultimate well-being of the human being. The immediate well-being was not too important for them. The ultimate well-being became the most important for them. Generally, it is said these days you have forgotten being in UK and the Indians have further forgotten more than the people in UK. Hindu means in your life there's only one goal, mukti. Mukti means liberation. The ultimate liberation is the only goal that a Hindu has. For him, his business, his career, his family are all secondary things, only stepping stones towards his ultimate liberation. Everything is secondary. His relationships are not important for him. For him, the only thing is liberation. Even God is just one more device for him to attain to his ultimate liberation. Nobody else looks at it this way. Generally, in every religion, God is the ultimate goal. This is a culture where we do not see God as the ultimate thing because we understand we created Him. And we can create any number that we want, any kind we want. We learn this whole art and science of consecration that we can make a rock into divine. Because this science was explored, they started manifesting the divine in a million different ways, whichever way they liked. In how many ways it's been done, if you look at it, it's just absolutely incredible. Even people who are living in India have not explored these things, unfortunately, and it's been hugely lost these days. But if you explore the deeper dimensions of that culture, what has been done there in terms of inner well-being of a human being, nowhere else has humanity ever invested that much of time and energy to look at the inner well-being of a human being. It's absolutely incredible. If you explore the mysticism in India, it is so incredible you won't believe that it has happened on this planet. Because this doesn't come from a belief system, it happens as a science. Because of this, you cannot call Hindu as a religion. It is a way of life, it's a culture, it's a geographical identity, which is desperately trying to organize itself as a religion because of extra competition that's come. Very aggressive competition has come, so they're trying to organize themselves, but they never will manage because there is no one belief system to organize people around it. Or in other words, what Hindu way of life means is, everybody can have their own religion. That is, in your family if there are 5 people, 5 of you can have your own religion, you can worship the monkey, another person can worship the snake, another person can worship the cow, another person can worship the tree, whatever he likes, whatever he can relate to, he can worship that. Or if he has no need for worship, he need not worship and still he is a good Hindu. I think this is a freedom and sense that we need in the world today, isn't it? Because in the world, the conflict in the world has always been projected as good versus bad, but it is not so. The conflict is always between one man's belief versus another man's belief, isn't it? First of all, why do you believe something? Because somewhere you have lost the fundamental sincerity to simply accept what you do not know as you do not know. Everything that you do not know, you have to believe, isn't it? If you say, I do not know, you cannot fight with anybody. You believe this is it, that's when you fight with somebody, isn't it? Belief gives you a certain sense of confidence and stability, but it is a dangerous confidence. Confidence without clarity is a deadly mix. Confidence without clarity. You do not need any confidence in your life. What you need is clarity. How much clarity you have with life, only to that extent you can handle it, isn't it?